Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Monster Strike, let's look at the Sword Art Online collaboration part 2. And as always with these collaborations, let's do a 10 shot. Let's hope for the 2 4 stars at least, and then we'll talk about all the characters. Go! Oh, guaranteed. Crap. Who do I want? Any of the new characters? I especially want Yu-Gi-Oh! He's got the copy bump combo. Alice looks pretty cool. And then the old guy, I'm a fan of all the old guys, so any of them would make me happy. Okay, there's one of the 4 stars. The Cardinal, I think. Oh, it's Alice. That's awesome. Alright, let's continue. Still got to get the other 4 star. Okay, there they are. Great. Okay, very cool. Alright, let's head into the Monsterpedia and look at the characters. Okay, I guess we'll just start from the top. First, the old characters from the first collaboration, they will get new forms. So here's Astana. I'm very glad that she went back to her brown hair. She's not too changed from her old Ascension version, I think. But Water Pierce with the Minesweeper L, Null Magic Circle, and Super Null Warp. That makes her good for floor 1 of the Kinky. I use her all the time in there. And then she has Yui's Cheer, which has a chance of happening before a boss battle, and then can fill your life to full. I'm always happy when that comes around. And then Soul Steel. This will drain HP. I forget the exact timing of it, but yeah, that's nice for her. And then a bump combo, she has the green peas, rebounding 4. That gets pretty powerful towards the end. And then she has the Chosetsu homing 12. I think that's the same homing as like Odin, which is super duper strong. They only hit once each time, but they do a lot of damage every hit. So it's pretty powerful actually. You might want to have multiples of her and then use her together. And then Strike Shot is a little bit changed from before. It's a speed and power up. And then the first enemy that she hits will get an extra hit for extra damage. They'll like fall into a pit, and then they'll get a delay. I believe the delay, the number of turns, is random. But yeah, that's really nice. And then the thing about it that's different from before is that it won't heal your teammates if you hit them. That was actually kind of a hard to use Strike Shot because you had to choose a weird angle that would hit your teammates but also hit the enemy. So this is maybe better. And then she has the Soul Steel to maybe make up for that lack of healing. I have one of her. I would like to have more, but I don't know if I'm going to pull for that. Okay, next is Shinon, maybe my favorite character from the Sword Art Online series. But again, she is Light Bounce, Super Null Damage Wall, Null Block, and then Null Speed Down Wall. And then Dark Resistance, and then Dragon and Beast Slayer, so lots of abilities. And then a bump combo, she has the Lock On Hit All Pierce Wave. That's the same as like Warupurigisu or Gon. That's definitely one of my most favorite bump combos, so she's going to be great. And then I want to get the Sidekick Abelberry on her for sure. And then she has the Ricochet, which has not aged well damage-wise, but it will add to the damage of the Lock-On Pierce Wave, so yeah, that's pretty good. And then Strike Shot, also different from before. Speed and power up, and then she'll shoot arrows into the sky, and then they'll just hit everybody. So this will be really good for taking down a field full of little guys. It'll be easier to use than before as well. Before it was a speed and power up, and then she would hit the target that she was closest to with a sniper shot, but this is much better, I think. I have 2 of her. I'm going to transcend both of her, I think. And then here is Kirito. He looks really good. This is based off of the Ascension version. No, the Evolution version, I believe. But Dark Bounce with super null damage wall, super null warp, and then null speed down wall. And then also Yui's Cheer, and then Bump Combo Boost, which is crazy for him. And then Bump Combo, he has the Super Dimensional Blades and the Super Tribal Pulse. This is pretty much broken, I think. But him too, he would like a Sidekick Ableberry. And then Strike Shot, Speed and Power Up will improve the efficacy of weak points. And then when he stops moving, he'll take out his swords and then hit the closest target. This might be one of the strongest strike shots in the game here. Very, very good. And a good support as well, because that weak point upgrade, that will last for your teammates' turns as well. I have 2 of him, but I think I'm only going to transcend 1, because I still like his Ascension form. This is a Pierce with Super Null Gravity Barrier and then Counter Slayer. It's a very simple character, just a direct attacker, but I like it a lot, so I'll probably just keep him like that. Okay, next, here is one of the Hatcher 4-star monsters. Fire Bounce, Super Null Damage Wall, Null Warp, Recovery, and then Shield Breaker. That's a nice double null. Super Defense Down Blast, which I like a lot. That could be an interesting support ability there. And Strike Shot, Speed and Power Up, and then teammates that they hit will get a big barrier. That's pretty good, actually. And let's see. Let's look at the other 4-star Hatcher monster, the Cardinal. Dark Pierce, Super Minesweeper. Super Minesweeper, that's pretty good. That's one that starts out with mines at the beginning of every level. And then Null Magic Circle, and Status Recovery, and Strike Shot Turn Charge. Bump Combo is the Hold-In. That's pretty darn good, especially on a Pierce character. I don't know, this one might be worth making a 90 luck to use them for farming. And then Strike Shot looks like Speed and Power Up, and then heals teammates when hitting them, and then shoots lightning at enemies that they are close to. That's kind of similar to the old Astana Strike Shot. Okay, next let's look at the new 5-star Hatcher monsters. Here's Yu-Gi-Oh! He was the one that I maybe wanted the most, but Water Bounce, Super Null Damage Wall, Null Block, and then Counter Killer, and then Strike Shot Reducer. And I wanted him for his bump combo, the Copy Bump Combo. I just want everybody that has that. And then the Healing Shot, and then Strike Shot, Speed and Power Up, and then some kind of freezing attack. I haven't watched the videos for this Strike Shot, so sorry about that. I don't think I'll pursue him, but if I get him, I'd be happy. Okay, here is a Synthesis 1. I wanted him because I knew he would not be popular at all because he's an old man. Wind, Pierce, Super Null Damage Wall, Null Warp, Weak Point Slayer, Vital Killer. And Bump Combo, he's got the Satellite and then the Super Dimensional Blades. That's okay, nothing crazy. And Strike Shot, Speed and Power Up. And then after the enemy's next turn, he will hit all enemies with some kind of blade that is like delayed somehow. Again, haven't watched the video, but sounds interesting. Okay, and last, let's look at my brand new Alice. Light, Pierce, Minesweeper, Super Null Wind, Null Speed Down Wall. So not the most versatile null abilities, but there might be like a high-level quest later that has kind of a weird combination of null abilities that you need, so I'll keep my hopes up for her. And then Status Recovery, that could be good also in high-level quests. And then bump combos are the Rebound Shot, and then the Super Spark Bullet, which is kind of a popular bump combo lately. And then Strike Shot, Speed, and Power Up, and then the first enemy that she hits will get the Burst Element attack, which again, I don't know what it does, sorry. But she is a speed type, so you could give her the Super Bias Scroll in order to give her a nice boost there. Balance type, balance type, balance type, balance type, and balance type. Okay, so yeah, Arthur is the one that you'd want to give the Super Bias Scroll to. Okay, and then there are some drop monsters. Cheduru King. Alright. I haven't watched the new show, but I'd really like to. But 4-star. Fire bounce, no wind, no block. Super flame. Yeah, not that great. If he's easy to make though, and I can get medals, then maybe I'll do that. Here is a 5-star drop monster. Vazago. Let's see, water, pierce, no gravity barrier, no speed down wall. I feel like I have another drop monster max luck with that same sling style double null ability, so I don't know. A couple slayers is nice though, and then they're passive, so that will go into the bump combo, which is the lock on poison pierce wave. That's pretty good. Okay, here is another 4-star. Wind bounce, null magic circle, null warp. That's okay. Yeah, nothing much to say there. Okay, here is the Administrator. I think she's the super extreme. She might be the most difficult max luck to make. But light pierce with Minesweeper, null magic circle, and then weak point Slayer. That's pretty good for a pierce. She has the wall moving bullet. It's a little bit difficult to use. That's the same as Sherlock Holmes. And then strike shot, speed, and power up, and then first enemy she hits will get lightning attacks. I'll make her, why not? And then here is Vector. I think he's another of the 5-star drop monsters. Dark Bounce, Triple Slayer, Dragon Slayer, Fiend Slayer, Paladin Slayer, and then Null Warp only. And then Blast type, and then Tribal Pulse. That's kind of funny. So extra damage on the bump combo, and then extra damage for the 3 Slayers, which will hit everybody on screen with that same type anyway. So kind of a specialized character, but could be powerful. And then let's see, Strike Shot. Enemies that he hits will get hit with some kind of black fog. So, yeah, maybe I'll make this guy. I don't know. Okay, and then we have the login max luck. This might be the character that I'm the most interested in. I think this is Vifa, right? This is Kirito's cousin, but this is the Earth Goddess Terraria. That's what she's called here. But Wind, Pierce, Null Magic Circle, Null Warp, and then Regen. And then bump combo is the Super Piercing Homing Shot 12, which is very strong, and that's quite a bit of number of shots. So I might want to make the max luck and then get a couple of other copies so I can use a team of her and then just get a whole bunch of homing shots out. And then strike shot, speed, and power up, and then enemies she is close to will get hit by her sword. So, yeah, looking pretty good. Oh, and then here's another one. This is the new form of the Astana Kirito max luck that you can make. This is a light pierce, null damage wall, null block, null speed down wall. Triple null is pretty good. Bump combo is the super dimensional blades. It's pretty good. And then strike shot, speed up only, and then they will move towards enemies that they are close to. I have no idea what that is. Okay, but that is a look at the new characters for the Sword Art Online collaboration. I think I'll be busy the next week. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.